This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876 309 6128. That's 876 309 6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876 586 0471. That's 876 586 0471. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now. Hey guys, good morning. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing well. What did you guys have for breakfast? Let's hear what you guys had in the comments. Was it ackee? Was it liver? Was it fried dumpling? Was it callaloo? Was it eggs, ham, bacon, pancakes, toast? What did you guys have for breakfast this morning? Do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And it's good to hear from you guys. And I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So folks, as you know, in this What is the Deal series, the glasses are on. So we're talking about something quite compelling, and I want you guys to process the information that I'm about to dispense. And then afterwards, you are more than welcome to come to your analysis, conclusion on the matter. And of course, I'll give mine as well. So I just want to ensure that you guys are aware that Jamaica is a place where people are, you could say, connected. You know, this is a very, very special place, you know, very, very special place. So you might say, who is this Federico Rose, Simon? And why should we be talking about him? And I'm going to give a bit of background into him so that you guys are aware about him, what he's doing, and how he's doing right now. All right, guys. But before we do all of that, if you haven't already, smash the like button. And after you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. All right, folks? So quite simple. Smash the like button. And after you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. All right, folks? Really, really appreciate it. And if you have any pertinent questions, you know, you can always use a super chat feature as well, so that you guys can be able to get more insight into everything. All right. So that's another option for you guys to be fully wary about. Okay. So something for you guys to process. And what I must say is that it's great when we have our reggae boys that are doing so well club-wise. Look at Bobby Reed and Fulham. They're flying, aren't they? And they're minutes away from defeating Brighton and Hove Albion. You know what I'm saying? And he's a regular at the club and getting minutes there. And we know the situation at Wolves last year, where we spoke about Semedo and Dexter Lembikisa. Dexter getting an opportunity in the League Cup and also in the Premier League as well. And look at exactly where Fulham are right now. Fulham, you guys know, are sixth in the table. You guys know that Fulham are 3 points off the top four, right? Granted, they played 2 more games than Newcastle United, but Fulham are a point off fifth. Isn't that incredible? Fulham, folks, are a point off fifth position. Marco Silva, man. Marco Silva. Wow. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. And just a reminder, folks, before I get into this, at 10:50 p.m. is Reggae Girls game. At 8 p.m. is U17 Reggae Boys. So yeah, that's something for us to ponder in. All right, guys. Wicked Man Chris. Ah, my boy. This him and Anderson we used to play for. Federico Rose. Federico Rose. Are you guys ready? So yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I heard about Cristianazzo. So to the family and friends of Cristianazzo, condolences to you all. Condolences of you all. Fulham. Yeah, you guys remember when they went to the final of the UEFA Cup before losing to Atletico? Yeah, you're right. You remember 2010, 2009, 2010 season. Simon Davies scored for Fulham that day. I think they lost 2-1. Yeah, quite a situation it was. So, folks, let's get right into the matter where the reason why you're here. So, who is Federico Rose? Well, Federico Rose was born in 2004. So, right now, he's 18 years of age. Federico Rose, in July, is going to be 19. He's 5 feet 11 inches tall. He's a forward, and he plays for Vélez in Argentina. So why are we talking about Federico Rose? Well, folks, just ponder this for a moment. He's a forward, born in Canada. All right, just stick with me. Born in Canada to an Argentine mother, a Jamaican mother, a Jamaican father, and a Croatian maternal grandmother. So born in Canada, mother from Argentina, father from Jamaica, and his mom's mom is from Croatia. So he's eligible to represent Canada, Jamaica, Croatia, and Argentina. Right now, he's playing with Vélez in Argentina right now. The physical elements of his game: acceleration, agility, balance, fitness, pace are his absolute strengths. Absolutely fantastic. The mental side of things, the aggression, the flair, the off the ball movement, the work rate is really, really good. Now, the technical aspect, the first touch, the dribbling, the possession, passing, hold up play, brilliant. Room for improvement, jumping for in those set piece opportunities. That's one area in particular that definitely needs some improvement for sure. Now, Federico Rose is doing an exceptionally fantastic job at Vélez. He has a contract until 2026. Just let that sink in, folks. That's another 3 years left on his contract. You know what I'm saying? 3 more years on his contract. Phew. Amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Now, let's talk a little bit deeper about Federico and everything of that nature. Yep, so born in Canada, grew up in Canada, but he had a you could say, a mixed household. He experienced the Argentine culture and Jamaican culture, so he can understand patois, and he can also speak Spanish and French very, very well. Not really 100% with his Croatian heritage, but growing up in Canada, Argentina, Jamaica, those are the three, you could say, closest links towards him. So that is the situation. Yeah, that's right, brother. You're 100% right there. So, Federico Rose, folks. Federico is a young talent that is slowly but surely progressing. Am I saying that he should be called up to the senior reggae boys tomorrow morning? No, not at all. But I want you to bear in mind that there are Jamaicans all across the globe, not only in England, not only in North America, and not only in Asia, but even in South America as well. Even in South America, we Jamaicans spread everywhere, So just to let you guys be aware of everything, So it shouldn't come as a surprise to say Argentina, because look, we as Jamaican men, we're appealing, aren't we? Of course. So that's something that we should bear in mind. I was close to courting a Filipino. 2015, we grew up together, and 2015 something could have happened, but it didn't, But I'm just showing you. Jamaican Filipino, Jamaican Argentine, Jamaica Panama, Jamaica Costa Rican. What can I say? As Jamaican men, we are attractive on the world stage. And as a result of that, we're going to create a lot more youngsters across different corners of this earth. In Colombia, you also have some young players in Medellin Academy, 5, 6, 7 years old. And you know what their surname is? Lawrence. So I want you to be mindful and aware that the pool is wide. Extremely wide. Federico's 18. And I know the next under 20 cycle is not until 2025. So he would not be eligible for that. But bearing all of that in mind, you do know what he could participate in. Olympic qualifiers. Olympic qualifiers is something that he could have his introduction is. Velez, he's progressing nicely in their system, getting minutes little by little. His skills on and off the ball are improving. And Federico is aware of his Jamaican heritage. He's fond of his Jamaican heritage and would love to learn more about his Jamaican culture. And if it means by starting to get a Jamaican passport first, then absolutely, 150%. So Velez is a team that operates very, 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 very well within Argentina. And yes, they play in the top flight of Argentina. The official name is Club Atlético Vélez Sarsfield. They finished 5th in 2021. From recent memory, that's where they are. But he's in the academy, and he has been progressing nicely in the academy as well, and trained with the first team on a number of occasions. And manager of Vélez, Alexander Medina, says that what he's seeing from an 18-year-old right now in Rose, he feels that there's something that could break into something special. He's 18 and he's 5'11". His father was 6'2". The possibility exists that he will grow to that height as well. So you'll have that size and that stature to back it up as well. You're asking me or you're telling me? If you're asking me, I'll have to say openly and honestly with you, yes. Yes. Jaheim Henley scored for Huddersfield today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jaheim Henley. On form. On form, I tell you. And it's great to see his introduction into the game. 21, left back, progressing really, really well. I'm grateful for the opportunities that he's getting now. Yeah, man. Really, really deserve it. Really, really deserve it. Yeah. Really happy for him. So much appreciated for the update. But yeah, scored in the 49th minute in a 2-1 triumph over Birmingham City, folks. What a game. What a game. You guys know what happened today as well? Darren Moore and Sheffield Wednesday defeated MK Dons 5-2. 5-2. You guys know where Sheffield Wednesday are right now? Top of the league. We are top of the league. We are top of the league. They haven't lost since the new year started. In fact, the last time they lost was during the Rugby League World Cup where Jamaica was competing. Since then, they haven't lost in the league. And they are absolutely flying. Bolton are on a bit of a rhythm as well. But they're doing really good. I brought this play to Carter's attention in 2011 and got to recommend to the coach and not accept what the coach he said he's not. Rose? Yeah, man, Rose is fun. Yeah, man. Really, we have players in Colombia. We should rope them into the next U15. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Rose is eligible, man. Yeah, man. He's in a video saying that he wants to play for us. Yeah, I saw that as well. And we'll certainly get into contact with Mr. Headley as well. So definitely something for us to really, really consider. All right. So hopefully you guys are aware of that. So something to really, really focus on, you know? Yes, he's eligible for England, the USA, and also Jamaica as well. So you're 100% right there. He also has those rights as well. You're looking at the US left back pool and you're saying to yourself, does he make it? No. Could he be part of our pool? Absolutely. Absolutely. Depth in numbers is absolutely important. Andre, my honest view is that he needs to get some games under his belt. When you stop doing something for 13 months, So I want to see him in the under-23s for United. Bam, score some goals. And then see him in a national colour. That's what I personally would love to see. Remember, he hasn't played football in 13 months. So when you stop brush your teeth for 13 months, it's not going to be easy. When you stop driving for 13 months, your gradual process is not going to be the same. You stop talking for 13 months, it's not going to be easy the day one. You know what I'm saying? So the Mason Greenwood you saw 2019 to 2022 is the Mason Greenwood that we want to see. So he's going to need games under his belt. So that's how I feel about everything. He is. Well, that's something for us to consider. So Rose is aware of his Jamaican heritage, just like the majority of those players are as well, significantly. Yes, folks. So that's the situation. That's where we are. So I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. Of course, yes, I have also that as well. In his eyes, no, he has not been contacted, Chris. However, he said he's open to getting a Jamaican passport. You would be open to getting a Jamaican passport. As far as playing is concerned, it's a let's wait and see sort of situation and not rush into decisions. But he's open to getting a Jamaican passport. So right now he has a Canadian passport. So he's open to getting a Jamaican passport. And as you know, you can have a Canadian and a Jamaican passport. You don't need to give up one for the other. Very few places you have to give up one for the other. You know what I'm saying? So for example, Michael Chopra was born in England and he wanted to play for India. But if he wanted to play for India, he would have to give up his UK passport because India doesn't accept dual nationals. Remember Michael Chopra, who played for Newcastle United? Yeah, so his dad was born in England. His dad was born in India. His mom is English. He wanted to play for India, the land of his father's birth. However, The situation is that without an Indian passport and the government refusal to change their stance on dual citizenship, Chopra couldn't play for India. So he would have to renounce his UK citizenship first. So, yeah. So that's the situation, folks. Can't believe he's still playing at 39, you know? But yeah, it's been quite a journey. Quite a journey for him. Well, that's the situation, folks. That's where we are in the grand scheme of things. So, something for us to bear in mind. Well, to be honest with you, Chris, the Argentina situation, as you know, it's a challenging, much more challenging situation because not a lot of players apply their trade locally in Argentina get opportunities for the first team. So I think that opportunity is much more difficult. Croatia, no. Possibly, but I don't see it. And it'll be Jamaica versus Canada. But like I said, right now, does he get into the squad over Antonio, a Bailey, a Nicholson, a Roof? No. Could that happen in 2 years' time? Possibly. Possibly. In football, you never know. But as I said, guys, I'm bringing your attention to another player and showing you as well that it's imperative that we look from all angles and all corners of the globe because there are players that we have to make keen and special attention to. There you go. You have Lawrence's in Colombia. You have Browns, Bennett's in Panama. In Costa Rica, you have Edwards, Williams, you have Smalls, you have another family in Costa Rica. I'm soon tell you. Chin is in Panama and Chin in Costa Rica. Okay, you have Roberta Chen, who is in Panama and he has Jamaican ancestry. You also have in Costa Rica specifically now 2 more names, Samuels, and you also have Tucker. Those are the surnames that are in Panama. You have Cooper. All of these surnames, Jamaica. All of them. So Panama, Costa Rica, in the Central American region. In Honduras, you have a very, 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 very small Jamaican community. Mexico, apart from Melvin Brown, not many. Not many. Belize, we know the situation with Belize already. El Salvador, no. Nicaragua, no. But Central America do have some pimps as well. Of course, to be frank with you, their first choice is their country of birth. So, yeah, you have Campbell, Joel Campbell. Yeah, that's right. You have Campbell's in Costa Rica as well. Simon, with sole American teams, if there's hot prospect locally, I look way above the local talent they're open. Where's that go? America? You say you're not ruling out Argentina for Rose? Okay, all right. I still think it's a very challenging factor, but we shall see. We need to bring Cameron Archer and Zach Lovelace, Ivan Toney coming home. Ivan Toney, I'm not going to rule him out. I've said what I've had to say for a while about him, but he won't be ruled out. And with Coach Hallgrimsson, the door is not closed on any player. The only time a door is closed on a player is if they're retired. And even in that instance, if they come out of retirement and they have the quality. Coach Halgrimson will give them the opportunity, but the door is not closed on anybody. Yes, Costa Rica have Wastons and Wilsons as well. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. They do. St. Vincent. I can say him can be a national hero, St. Vincent. Helped them qualify for Gold Cup for the first time since 1996. That would be something, eh? Yeah, and you know what? I really, really expect Lovelace to be involved with the squad next week for the final, the League Cup final, Scottish League Cup final. I expect Lovelace to be involved for the final. I really, really do. You know, that would be a very, very good thing to look at. Side full, the door not closed, but the side full. Oh, I understand what you mean. Fully understand what you mean. Yeah. Very, very interesting situation, folks. So that's the latest with Federico Rose. Guys, just a reminder as well, at 8 o'clock it is Jamaica against Guatemala in the CONCACAF Under-17 Championship round of 16. It's win or you go home. That's the stage of the competition that it's at right now. Jamaica plays at 8 o'clock, and at 10:50 it's the Reggae Girls against Czech Republic. So a very, 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 very busy day. So that's where we are. That's where we are, folks. So shouldn't forget that at all. So let that clear. Simon Wagg was going for Anderson in 2020. We did watch Bring Our Bobs. We forget about him. His process was on hold for a while. Does he still want to play for Jamaica? Yeah. The call up to Suriname kind of teased him in a way, but he's somebody that Coach Halgrimson is aware about in terms of his name and where he plays. Coach Halgrimson is aware about him, for sure. 100%. You know, so we're glad about that. So that's where we're at. That's where we're at, folks. Alan Origany does not have a Jamaican passport. However, there are some documents that he needs to submit, which has not been submitted as yet. The right back auction for Brown. Brown is the only decent. Well, wicked man, Chris, we have, as you know, Dexter Lembikisa. Dexter could play right back. Dexter, as we know, from his few sips of first-team football, has been impressive, commendable, holding his own against senior professionals, especially the games, as we saw against Liverpool, playing in the FA Cup. I think he demonstrated maturity. And Dexter Lembikisa, for me, is somebody that can operate whether as a right back or as a left back. I am completely fine with him on either side. And he is an absolute gem. An absolute gem. So, Premier League Championship players. If a player is in League One or League Two, I'm not going to say that a player in League One or League Two should not play for Jamaica. But if you're playing in that league, you have to be demonstrating something outstanding. Either you bring a different dimension like a Jamil Matt with his size, or you're topping the goal scoring chart, the assist chart, the clean sheet chart, if you're in those divisions in particular. Yeah, but when he plays for Jamaica, just imagine making his debut for Jamaica against Mexico, the confidence he'll get. I've represented Jamaica, I'm an international now. You go back to Wolves, he's already have a new contract. And slowly but surely he builds his way into the first team, It's a good look, Something's rotten in the state of Stamford Bridge. 1-0 against Southampton. The standings look very interesting now because you have Arsenal 54 points, Man City 52, Man United 46, Newcastle 41, Spurs 39, Fulham 38 points, Brighton 35 points, Brentford 35, Liverpool 32, Chelsea 31, Leon Bailey's Aston Villa 28, Crystal Palace 26, Nottingham Forest 25, Leicester 24, Wolves 23, Everton 21. Everton are out of the bottom three. Bournemouth 21, West Ham 20, Leeds 19, Southampton 18. Leeds are falling apart. Leeds are falling apart. And Everton beat Leeds today. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Dwight McNeil. No, Dwight McNeil. That's right, Dwight McNeil. I know Ellis Sims is getting some game time. Holgate was on the bench, Gray was on the bench, Godfrey was on the bench. Yes, I have, and I really, really need more information before I can be objective about the situation. So don't think it's about me avoiding the situation. I just need more information before I am objective on the matter. Yeah, as I said, if you're in League One, League Two, you have to be demonstrating something massive. Yeah. Man City draw. Simon Rose getting the first team, or has he been in the match day squad? Rose has been training with the first team, but not involved with the first team. Leeds are falling apart. Dwight McNeil, what a baller. Anderson astray and fall for the Surinamese. Them trip can look good now. Leeds is a championship team. Dr. Joyful, I'm going to have to disagree with you here. Liverpool are a League Two side. League Two side. A League Two side. You know what I'm saying? League Two side. Yeah. 1 second, guys. Yeah, Ricky. Yeah, man. Tomorrow good for me here. Tomorrow good for me. Hold on, may I come. 1 second, folks. I'll be right back. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. Yes, Liverpool is a League Two side. Have you seen the way that they're playing this season? Absolute disgrace. One title in 33 years? That's a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Absolute rubbish. One title in 33 years? Disgrace. And trophies that you win in COVID don't count. They don't count. So, yeah. All right, probably next season he'll be involved. He's training with them. So, yeah, that's all right. That's all right, right? I'm a virgin, man. I'm a virgin. Liverpool not good. Liverpool not good, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. You tell Ryan already, you know. Liverpool and Germany, them not good none tall. None tall. So that's the situation, folks. Jamaica, England, Man United, the three best teams in the world, quite simply put. So you can understand the way that I'm talking right now is basically the way that they're talking up in Manchester. So basically, you know exactly what you're getting with me. So that's the way that we deal with it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, my side. So the thing set. So that's where we are. Well, this is the second week of how things are going. And my understanding is that he is impressive and impressing in these 2 weeks. Like I said, does that mean that this will translate into a contract? I don't know. I don't know, because Newcastle United take their times with trials of players. Because when they have kids in the academy, usually if they give you a 2-week or 1 month trial, they'll say, okay, he looked good, let's give him another 2 weeks, or let's give him another month. So it wouldn't surprise me if he got an extension of the trial. It wouldn't surprise me at all. So that's how I feel. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So that's the situation. So yeah. Of course. All over the place. All over the place. All over the place, folks. So how does that make you feel? Oh, and Newcastle plays Liverpool soon. Go on the Jody mates. You have to go and beat Newcastle like. Why are you like? I mean, the way that the Jodies be playing so far this season, you can't take away from the way that they be playing. I think there's a Japanese born in FC Tokyo Academy. I've heard that. I'm trying to some digging on that as well. But Musashi Suzuki, as you guys are aware, in Jamaica. So Musashi Suzuki. So yes, Jerome, I did a video on this already. So I implore you to go check it out in relation to Jamaica, Trinidad, and Tobago. We're looking at March 9th and March 11th, Jamaica versus Trinidad and Tobago, one in Kingston, one in Mobay. April, their preliminary talks with a match against Guatemala. So that is what we're looking at right now. No. Do I think Lovely should get a senior team call-up? Good question. For the Nations League, no. But I'd like to see him in the friendlies or matches before the Gold Cup, but not for the Nations League. I think the position that he is quite stacked in that position in particular. But as you know as well, he still needs a password, Chris. Yeah, Monday about both Jamaican players in African Club Academy. I don't know, but Asia, yeah, definitely. So that's what we can bear in mind. You know what I'm saying? The list is very, very long. In Germany, we have Daniel Gordon, we have Michael Seaton, and there's also another Jamaican that is there in Nicoya Richter. Yeah, Nicoya Richter is playing for Pinnistride over there. In Australia, we have a player in Australia as well. Can you imagine that? We have a player in Australia. That's Andre Wallace. He's 35. Oh, we know about Javian Brown in Canada, in Costa Rica, Javan East, and Ben Bow. We're playing Curacao. Yeah, we have a player in Curacao, and that's Kemoy Reed, also 35 as well. Acosta Chung, as you know, is in Denmark. And we also have a player that's playing straight in the Faroe Islands. Yeah, Kobe Atkinson. Yeah. Moldova, we know about Campbell, Cephas in Macedonia, Nicholson in Russia, Roof, Aarons, Mitchell, Lovelace in Scotland, Mackenzie and Campbell in Serbia, Biggs in Slovenia, Turgot and Miller in Sweden, Orgel in Turkey, Paris in Ukraine. So the list is truly, truly long. And a few in Vietnam, as you know, Jeremy Lynch and Daniel Green and Romario Gordon. So all over the place. All over the place. To the senior squad for the Nations League. If he can come for those two friendlies against Trinidad, because it's not a FIFA window, I would love to see that happen. Why we play Trinidad and never like that. Remember, Chris, it's not a FIFA window. March 9/11 is not a FIFA window. So, availability of players, teams, etc. Yeah, that's right. He did move to Denmark. I was just referring to the previous window of information. Yeah, Germany. Yeah, man. I know who you're talking. Yeah, man. Do you think Paris should be in the team over Dwight McNeil? I wouldn't mind both McNeil and Paris, to be honest with you. Both of them would be great. What's your problem with Ravel and what? What? You're saying he's in the 4th division? You're talking about 4th division in Japan or in Germany? I'm sure Cephas will get his opportunity soon if he continues to do what he's currently doing. I see it happening. Personally. So that's where we are. That's where we are, folks. Germany, okay. Yes, folks, if you haven't already, smash the like button. And after you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. And remember, guys, Dr. Joyful, Chris, Jamaican footballer highlights, Chris Smith. Here's the thing. And Huntley, I'm coming to your comment. If all of us were to pick a 23-member squad right now for Jamaica, I'm confident all of us would have a different 23, even if it's 2 or 3 different names. So the reality of the situation is we will never see eye to eye on our 23. We can say, all right, we can work with 20, but them 3 there, You understand what I'm saying? Match them? I think we can beat them. Beat Mexico. Can you please give me some info on how to use the VPN? Okay, Huntley Dixon. So this is what you do. Sure. So you go into your Google Play Store and you download Express VPN. And when you download Express VPN, you download it. And after you download it, you press the connect button. And after you press the connect button, you're good to go, my friend. Do you think we'll be able to match the Mexicans? Yeah. Campaign Champions League, Europa League. Actually. Exciting, folks. Really, really exciting. So I'm glad that you guys are aware of this. Serious? So who would be your 3 goalkeepers? Who would be your 3 goalkeepers? I'm interested to hear that. Very, very interesting to hear. I answered the question, Chris. I said both Paris and McNeil. Oh, I said both Paris and McNeil in the squad. Both of them. Yeah, there was supposed to be an opportunity in Austria, but it didn't materialize. So the last time we got to see him play was Aldershot Town. He's 26. I think a change of environment would be good. Instead of seeing him play in the 6th tier or 7th tier of English football, personally, I wouldn't mind if you went up north to Scotland, or if you went to Scandinavia, like Blair Turgott did. I know police should lock up Dr. Dylan Barnes should go to JPL for the rest of the season. Jamaican footballers highlights. The money, the accommodation, the transportation. Because remember, this is a player that has played in League Two, been part of Championship Club Fulham at the time, QPR, played National League, played Scottish Premiership. Yes, he did. He did in a pre-season game, friendly. McNeil have him passport? No. Which would be good, but I just personally don't see it happening. But I do understand exactly what you mean. I didn't say the Jaden Anthony part. I said I would love to have seen both Anthony and Paris in the team. So Paris and McNeil. So, but yeah, Anthony would be a good look. But Anthony needs a Jamaican passport. So that is the situation there with him in particular. That's where we are. What you're saying, Chris? You're saying that you want to see Barnes in Jamaica? Is that what you're saying? And make sure you cheer on Newcastle United today as they take on Liverpool in the Premier League. Hopefully they're able to defeat Liverpool. I think Newcastle will win by 2-1 today. If they win, they move up to 44 points in the league. They've only lost one game all season. And they have a cup final to play next week Sunday. Manchester United, though. Tomorrow, a game against Leicester. And then Thursday, against Barcelona in the Europa League. And then they play in the EFL Cup final. Wembley, Wembley, we're the famous Man United and we're off to Wembley. Next week. I disagree. Demario McCallum says just joined Simon. What's the deal? The deal is that Rose has his father's from Jamaica, his mother's from Canada. His mother's from Argentina, but was born in Canada. And he's open to the idea of having a Jamaican passport. He's aware of his Jamaican heritage. Certainly a decision as to who he'll play for will come in due time. Barnes is a wicked keeper. Him now getting offers nowhere. Just forward a yard and play some games. Oh, you gotta take him at Tivoli, don't it, Chris? Yeah, man. No, so you gotta take him there. So, John is doing a fantastic job since he left Huddersfield Town, getting games, getting minutes under his belt. John is progressing, So it is a good look. It really, really is a good look. Do I think Paris on the same level? The same level? No, I do not think they're on the same level. No. And I've done videos on Dwight McNeil on this platform before, so you know exactly my viewpoint on the matter. You know how much of a big fan I am. So, it's fun already. So yeah. Dwight McNeil. Can't believe he's only 23. Yeah, he's from Rochdale in Manchester. Yeah, it's the northern part of Manchester in the Bury region. I don't know, my friend. I don't know what Chris is trying to accomplish here. I don't understand why you ask a question that you know the answer to already. So I don't understand, Chris. I don't understand what's the point to the question that you're asking. What are you trying to say? Are you saying that Paris should not play for Jamaica? I don't understand the point that you're trying to say. So I'm going to take any player at Tivoli. All right. Call the coach. Tell him I'll be there for training. Eastern Europe is a good market. Warren Webster, big up. Hope you're doing good. I'm just trying to understand what Chris is trying to achieve. But McNeil, that's seriously not start work on passport. Yes, he has to be approached. I like to see Anthony Grant in the JPL as well. Yeah, but the surfaces are a problem. It's a reason why we haven't been able to create a lot of midfield options locally. The midfield options, because of the surfaces on the island. But yeah, I've seen Anthony Grant. Yeah. Anthony Grant at Tivoli Gardens. Anthony Grant getting the armband at Tivoli. Wow. That would be something. That would be really, really good. Something I'd really, really embrace. For sure. Chris, I've been extremely clear for the past 7 years. For me, the best team takes the field, even if it means Andre Blake and 10 non-Jamaican born players. I've been extremely clear on that matter. That would be massive. That would be absolutely massive. I would love to see that. I would love to see that, hands down. I think it would be great. I think it would be absolutely massive as well for the development of those players, even though the quality of the surfaces, as you know, on the island definitely has some room for improvement, tremendous room for improvement. So that is something that needs to be worked on immediately. Anthony? Yeah, Yeah, Grant would be a good coach, and it's great to see the coaches that we have right now. Lloyd Doyley, Darren Moore, Joby McAnuff, Micah Hyde, Paul Hall, Frank Sinclair. Got some great coaches coming through. For the link for which one in particular? Right, McNeil? uh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. What are the chances of our under 17? Well, we play Guatemala this evening. I did a preview yesterday, and I spoke about the the strengths that Jamaica has. So I think that Jamaica will. I think that Jamaica will get over the line. Yeah, Mama, share it there. So. Oh. Okay. All right. So yeah, man. So Chris, you can pass drive for a 5 or 10 minutes, because we're gonna go. It's 12:42 now. We'll give it another 10-15 minutes, and we'll wrap up this video. In the under 17, Jamani Bell, I hear Dixon, Adrian Reed Jr. Those three in particular have greatly impressed me a lot. I like the work that Arian Watson has been doing. When he's on the ball, I feel genuinely that something can happen. But for me, Jamani Bell is somebody that has to play almost every minute of the campaign. Chris, I think at this time of the day, I think you're asleep because say you bleach in the evening.
No, man, bro. Wait for a minute now, man.
Okay. Well, I forget some rest for later. Too big much later, so I forget some rest.
I'm not sure about the last one, but we definitely will see the second one for sure. But yeah, man, Simon, say for a minute now, I have because we've been on this topic where Jamaican football say like players like Barnes and Grant should forward in at the JPL, and honestly, I agree. But whereas finances and accommodations, I can see your point. It is something we will actually start looking into, because these players bring a lot of value, both playing wise, um, league visibility wise, also knowledge wise. Because as I said a while ago, Grant can make a good coach, and he himself wanted to do a clinic a few months ago with all of the CDM them on the island, but
Right.
you don't know the politics something ago. But you know, I think it really should be something that's looked into. Maybe I do a tool like what Austin is doing, like just a play some ball and help some youth, and then gradually progress into coaching and get your badges. And if you want to pursue coaching at a higher level, do like baby and just leave. So I think it's a I think that's something we should have definitely look into.
Absolutely, absolutely. There you mentioned the elements already. Pay. You can't give them 50,000 Jamaican a month. They have to be much, much, much higher. So need two corporate sponsors to come on board. So if you have a player that is international, Anthony Grant, played in the Premier League, win the Premier League before, somebody that has played in the English leagues for over a decade. All right, national
Premier
player.
League winner,
Yeah,
EPL League winner.
yeah, man. Him lift the trophy with Chelsea last day of the season. He might not get a medal, but him lift the trophy.
So that counts for something.
Yeah. Yeah, man, him play against Manu last game of the season. But yeah, man. So the same thing is that the reality is that you're gonna need those elements. All right, a place to stay. You're not gonna put them. You're not gonna put them on Waymont Drive. you're not gonna put them away farm. So no, may I be straight up and honest now. May I be candid.
It's true, but it's just funny. It, it,
And
it,
it's
the
no,
dynamics are really funny.
yeah, and it's no disrespect to those people that live in Bay Farm or
No
Weymouth.
man.
I have family that live in Weymouth. But me just I say, so you have to, put them and make them feel comfortable. You want them for a reason, not only to play, but to also help the next generation of players as well. So make them
Mhm.
comfortable as they can. You know, after 3 months, them get up like Alvas Powell from Sudan or Matox,
Yeah.
because Matox is saying, "Man, wipe him own boots after
And
training."
wash him on kid.
Man said, "No, sir." So Alvas get up and leave, and Matox tough it out for another month, and then say, "No, I hate that." He said the money could have even taller. He said no. So yeah, you're right, honestly, Chris. So the I think that is something that should be explored. I know for Dylan Barnes, maybe him say he feels that he has another chance for Jamaica, but Anthony Grant, yeah,
Yeah, cause honestly, I think Grant is more. Two people I think will be more foreseeable. Maps and Grant to do that. I think
Mhm.
Maps would more likely just play some ball without even look for compensation.
Oh yeah, man, do it for the love, not the likes.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, all these summer players can provide. So, exactly.
Mhm.
So with it's really something we should definitely start looking into. It don't necessarily mean say, boy, we're gonna just get the money and the team are gonna improve overnight and we're gonna start win this and rate. This will also all right. Example. Everybody love Anthony Grant. The first player I see since maybe Dean Burton come to Jamaica.
Mm.
Everybody rate it. Yo, the wickedest thing, yo. Oh,
Yeah,
them man not play. Yo,
yeah, yeah.
if this man plays for any local team, trust me. Remember I was speaking to Manning's man the other day. I think on Monday night or Wednesday night. I don't quite remember. I get out. I mean, I said to Manning's man, so Manning's the league does not have star players. The last star player we had was Tuffy Anderson, and that's almost 10 years ago. So
Ah,
if you bring in players like this, so we sip on EPL and League One, League Two, Championship, Bundas, wherever the case may be,
yeah.
and we see them for national team and thing. It could bring a level of hype and a level. Cause let's be honest, Jamaica will love hype.
Mm. Yeah.
So this having players who big player them come and play for the local team, yeah man. People would have be even people not follow local ball but watch the national team game. Well, yo, GPL a Bush League, where Bush League get a national player. Where play, where they do years of England, where you say now.
Mm.
So yeah, really something we should definitely look into. But probably would have to make JFF think that the salary.
Brother, the responsibility is on the clubs, But if it means that the GF has to help in getting a sponsor for our club, or Chris Williams started out from the PFJL perspective, cool. But the responsibility is on the clubs in that matter. The clubs are the priority because they have to handle those things. So yes, the GFF is the governing body of football on the island, but the clubs at the end of the day is the one to be held accountable to ensure
Yeah,
everything is.
yeah, my understanding of but remember some of these players anyways we know the dynamics of the clubs more well and we don't have $1 million club. We don't have a Nouveau rich club. Maybe Mount Pleasant, but we for the traditional hardcore club them we know the dynamics and what them have to work with. My suggestion would be the club pays some of the salary and GFF would fit. foot the other half of the bill or whatever the case may be. To as I say,
Mm.
build the marketing value of the league and the club. I just something I think outside of the box.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I follow exactly what you mean, and you know, I think it's a teamwork thing that can work. So if one takes care of accommodation and one take care of salary, and one rent a car, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we have to give him a vehicle as well to drive to training and things. So,
The man can't. The man ten yellow bus or on a coaster.
mhm.
It nah go work. At least him want to do it just to say the real live side of the culture. JPL is a semi-professional and that's a doubtful. Do you know that half of the teams in the National League in the, well not half, some of the teams in the National League in the UK are also semi-professional teams?
Of course,
Apparently Dr. Doubtful does not know that.
of course.
Anything if a bush league but they want people. Alright. No next one.
Mm, mm. How does Mount Pleasant make their money? Let me see if they could show the close. They have an owner that is very connected, has great partnerships, great connections in the UK, somebody that invests his money well, and that's something that should be noted. And he follows the model.
And him rich. That's just that.
Yeah, so Chris summarized what we just a while
He just
ago.
rich. Mount Pleasant is a Jamaican Man City. Then by everybody.
They are the Jamaican Man City for the time being, yeah.
Jamaican Man City, again, Newcastle not buy nobody. So
Mhm.
carry on cheap and not really count.
Yeah, for me, as I've made mention, and Chris, you'd already know from 2020 when I talk, I don't mind go to the Far East and say, listen, Jamaica's an untapped market, put some shares here, build two building, build up a school, because the Caribbean really is a market that is the last untapped region in development. So if you own a club and you build a community around it, just like what they did at Man City and PSG and other places, as other clubs as New York City, why not? Ready?
I think that's the problem because we're just concentrating on selling players, but it has more to do with the dynamics of running a club and making the club successful to
Mm,
constantly finding talent and selling them
mm,
because alright, say you have you don't have to be the first richest man in let's say Laos.
mm,
You can contact him and say, we have a investment offer rate, here's a club rate, and if the offer is good and it pique him interest, he's going to put his money there
mm.
because uh, that's what most of these mega rich clubs do.
There you go. And then you're right on the head.
Most good players. First of all, it's no longer called RSPL. Secondly,
Yeah.
then brother, then common sense. Yeah, go be obviously if you're heads and shoulders above the local talent in your country and you get a offer for a big contract overseas.
Mm,
Obviously, I go. Only place I've seen players not moving to other countries, even if the contract is a bigger contract, is England. Prime example, Tom Ince, when he was at Blackpool, Inter wanted him and he did not go to Inter.
mm.
So only England alone has see that happen. So that we are saying make the argument not make no sense. Cause like I say, them move, but them have to move. Yes, we know. Until we change the mindset of our local that that's it. That's a thing, bro. Like it goes along with what I'm saying. if you get these players that played for the national team, had experiences in England and whatever the case may be, you know, it, the hype will be there, and everybody gonna say, "Yo, as I said, Jamaican people love hype. We're the hypest thing them on the planet. We are God favorite channel.
What do
So,
you talent?
Dr. Joyful, at this point, you're gonna say something negative, and it makes no sense to argue with somebody that would know what you're going to say. It's going to be negative. So I'll skip your comment.
It's all right, Chris. Don't worry yourself.
No, man, can't afford for Dr. Joyful stress me. I honestly don't know how him name Joyful and he's always doubtful. He's negative.
No, man. It's just
I
when
think
he
he's a
sees
troll.
no when he sees Tony and Hutchinson play and Greenwood, him go say, "Yes, come on, Jamaica." So
Sideful.
yeah, give him time.
Tony can stay. I'm not it, but my talk. But yeah, bro. Like as the Warners I said, we need to change the view of how people view the local game. But that's my 2 cents, $2 and thing.
Yeah. All right. Cool breeze.
Um,
Come on, respect general. Thanks for popping by, and hopefully this evening as well, the 8 o'clock match for the under 17 boys. We can give you 2 cents as well.
yeah, man. Oh God, we have tonight. We have play against like 20 people tonight. So
20,000.
cause we have play against the subs them and the referee them and all these things. So
Entire country.
I really plus, oh my God, plus the entire country. So I really hope like we not have to go through what we'll go through the last 2 matches because you know
Mhm.
it, 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 it it's like you play out your all and then it's
Mhm.
like for nothing if you constantly get robbed at all levels. And I always see that happen to Jamaica, and no matter how bad scream and plead said this is going on, it it's ridiculous and nothing is happening. Nothing is being done from CONCACAF or FIFA. So we have to
Have,
just score some goal.
yeah, man. Have
That's
faith,
that.
have faith, my G.
No, see it there, no. But we can't lock my shop on 1 love and 2 love. If I go lock shop 8 love and ten
Yeah, man.
love and then domino and cash pot score there. That's the
Exactly.
only way we are go. Even when we are get robbed, come like nothing to us.
That's my G. Yeah, man,
Well,
Chris. Mhm.
I saw them place they run.
Uh,
Wow.
well,
Jerome I said,
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. In South America, I mean Central America, it happens, Them throw number one and number two on the players them over. So yeah,
wow, that's crazy.
yeah. So that's why sometimes when you see the players walk out on the field, they wear a cap or something on them head.
Wow. I really hope them not down to the youth them because at the end of the day, I really kids. These are kids, and you can't do them thing that to you. Cause you see how the world I run right now, and then you tell some different type of youth from where we grew up. Because
Yeah.
I win that old. So man, I go back in the comments and go watch and observe and pray what things still. You see me?
Mhm,
Probably later link up back and thing and thing.
mhm. All right, General, take it easy.
Yeah, man.
Cool, man. Wicked man, Chris, folks. So, folks, don't forget the watch along starts at 7 o'clock this evening for Jamaica against Guatemala. The match starts at 8 o'clock. So we'll keep you all up to date. I'll get to the team news for you guys, so you guys are aware of the 11, and we take it from there. All right, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in. Smash the like button, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports: football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sports City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sports City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sports City right now. This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.